Hello, everybody. This is Steve Poulter with Ghost Trades. I'd like to welcome you to the market update for the week ending June 17th. Today is actually June 19th. The market's closed today. It's a federal holiday for Juneteenth. So we have a short week this week. Let's look back real quick. The S&P gained 100 points last week. So that's obviously a huge week, big week, positive week. However, some cracks started showing at the end of the week. On Thursday, the market peaked and came off its high. Friday, it gapped up a tiny bit, 5 points. And then that was the high print of the day. We had a negative day on Friday. I think personally the market's getting stretched. The saying sell in May and go away is there for a reason. We're not halfway through June. So I think that might pull back a bit. We might see some pullback. We're just getting a little too stretched, in my opinion. The fear greed index is stuck at 82 and has not changed in several days. So it'll be interesting to see what happens. I personally would not be surprised to see a negative week this week. We're going to see what happens tomorrow morning, but I'm certainly not anywhere near as bullish as I was 2 weeks ago or a week ago. Now, what happens this week? Well, a couple of things. First off, there's a testimony by Powell, but this is a twice a year scheduled testimony. He does not speak. If I recall, last time he did this, didn't even move the market. He does not speak tons about interest rates and what he's going to do. It's more, like I said, it's a scheduled twice a year testimony in front of Congress. So that is Wednesday and Thursday. So we will keep an eye out on that. But again, I just don't expect it to move the market tons. We do have FedEx announcing and KBH Homes announcing earnings this week. And then it's pretty quiet on the earnings front until July when we get back into another earnings season. On Thursday, we have the initial unemployment claims, and then on Friday, we do have some economic news that might move the market. It's the PMI, which is the purchasing index by managers within companies, what they are spending money on within their company. So if this is a positive number, if this number is more than 50, it shows that companies are spending money, meaning they're expanding. If it's under 50, that means they're trying to save money and the economy may be shrinking. So that's not until Friday. But again, it's a short week. Short weeks seem to fly by. Tomorrow will be Tuesday. The next day will be halfway through the week already. So again, last week we did have a good week. However, there was some cracks in the ice, so to speak, late in the week. And then Friday was really kind of ugly. I mean, like I said, when you have the high print for the day is on the opening 2 or 3 minutes, that is not a good sign. So we're going to see how it carries over into tomorrow, into the rest of the week. And you take that in addition to the fact that Powell is going to be testifying for 2 full days, or not full days, but over the course of 2 days, Powell is going to be testifying after what he did when interest rates were not raised. He came out and said, we're taking a breath, but we're going to continue to raise interest rates as we see fit. To me, that says they are not done. Now, depending upon who you ask, there will only be one more interest rate hike, but it would not surprise me to see 2 more interest rate hikes. Now, the thing is, I disagree with the government so firmly about inflation. If something has gone down pennies, if rents have gone down $5, $10 a month, I don't call that inflation coming down. Grocery prices are still ridiculous. Gas is still over $4 here. To fly anywhere is very expensive. Rent is still ridiculous to the point where my opinion is we're going to see a generational shift, that the next generation of Americans, there might be millions of people, literally millions of people who never own a home over the next 20 years because it's become so unaffordable. And if you live in an apartment, everything's covered for you if it breaks. So we'll have to see what plays out over the next generation. But I am not bullish this week. I think there's a good possibility we go lower. We'll have to see what happens with FedEx earnings and the home builder earnings. The forecasts are both that they're going to have dropped from their last time. Now, that doesn't mean they're losing money, but the profitability has dropped. So we will have to wait and see. So be very, very careful this week. We do have a couple classes this week. We also have our shadow trading in development. So hopefully some great things are on the horizon and in development and playing out here at Ghost Trade. So be very careful this week. There's always a way to make money, but you got to be careful. Thank you, guys. We'll see you.